Kai poche! Have you ever heard that shout while a kite is soaring high in the blue sky? Today, we are exploring the traditions and science behind the Festival of Kites. Look at your textbook. Kites come in many specific shapes. There are box kites, the six-sided rukaku, the white delta, the classic diamond-shaped kite, and the long parafoil. Each one is built to catch the wind differently. We are going to follow Riya and Rahul as they walk with their Dadaji. We will read their conversation in English and then explain the key ideas in Marathi to make sure the meaning is clear. By tracking the actions in this story line by line, you will be able to identify exactly which verbs are in the past, present, or future. This context makes it much simpler to solve the tense exercises we see at the end of the chapter. Dadaji explains that Makar Sankranti marks the end of winter and the start of spring. From this day, the duration of daylight begins to increase. मराठीत सांगायचं तर मकर संक्रांतीपासून हिवाळा संपून वसंताची सुरुवात होते आणि दिवस मोठा होऊ लागतो. Dadaji says, staying in the sun and eating तिळगुळ laddus helps our bodies. तिळगुळ खाण्याने आणि कोवळ्या उन्हात पतंग उडवल्याने शरीराची ताकद वाढते. Look at immunity. Im, mu, ni, ti. It means the ability to fight disease. मराठीत याला रोगप्रतिकारक शक्ती म्हणतात. This festival follows a solar calendar, which tracks the sun. On this day, the sun begins its journey from south to north, which is why it is called Uttarayan. सूर्याच्या उत्तरेकडील प्रवासाला उत्तरायण असे म्हणतात. These ancient traditions, like eating specific foods and spending time outdoors, provide our bodies with sunlight and nutrition, exactly when the Earth's seasonal cycle shifts. Rahul asks if this is celebrated in the entire country. Dadaji confirms it is, though the names change from state to state. हा सण संपूर्ण भारतात साजरा होतो, पण त्याची नावे वेगवेगळी आहेत. Let's map these names. In Uttar Pradesh, this festival is celebrated as Khichdi Karv. In Tamil Nadu, it is Pongal. In Karnataka, people call it Sugi Happa. And in Kerala, the celebration is known as Makaravilakku. In Gujarat, the International Kite Festival features massive 3D kites shaped like animals or superheroes. People there celebrate with local snacks like jalebi, fafda, and undiyu. This is what we mean by unity in diversity. One single solar event connects people across the country, even if they speak different languages or follow different local customs. Let's test what you remember. Look at the matching exercise in your book to pair words in column A with definitions in column B. Get your notebook ready. Pause the video now, complete the matches, and press play to check your work. Here are the answers. Tradition is a custom followed for a long time. Immunity is the strength to fight diseases. Exposure means to be open to experience something. Diversity is variety, and a solar calendar is based on the sun. Now for grammar. We'll identify the tense of verbs in these sentences. I am flying is happening now, so it's present tense. He was eating is a past action, and we will get rid points to the future. Section H asks us to consider how kite flying can accidentally hurt birds or animals. It is important to write down do's and don'ts. For example, avoid using glass-coated strings that can cut and injure local wildlife. Use this chart to review the key vocabulary and the regional names of the festival. This consolidates the most important facts from our lesson. Take a screenshot of this review page. To finish, try the kite drawing project on page 89. I'll see you in the next lesson.
If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.